All right. Hey. Hey, Christian. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but okay. I don't know. Some of these emojis are just like, I don't know. But yeah, so we will wait a little to see if anyone else comes in. I got so last week I didn't get through all the comics I got because I ended up buying a bunch of comics from the 50-cent bin, and the dollar bin, so it really stacked up. So, and I thought that I wasn't gonna have a ton. Hey, Bradley. I thought I wasn't gonna have a lot of stuff this week, but I ended up going to the office back for the first time in a while. So I ended up going to a new shop. Yeah, I got a couple of freebies that I picked up. Um, I I picked up. So they were giving this one out again, but I had already picked that up last week. So I have copies now. I got some kind of preview book. It was just like what previews are coming out in July, I think, or August, or this summer. I don't really remember. And then I also got some like princess. It was like number one of some princess book or something that they were giving out. Yeah, the Marvel Avengers Fantastic Four, the Marvel Universe Avengers Fantastic Four was from Free Comic Book Day. And I'm trying to. It's somewhere in the. Let me see if I could find it quickly. Here it is. So these two. Robots versus princesses. And they gave me cover A and cover B of cover A and cover B of Robot of issue 1. So I'm not sure what this is. I don't know if you've ever heard of this, Robots vs. Princesses. I mean, it's a new book. So they must be like, trying to get hype on it. So they're giving it away. It's from Dynamite. So Dynamite publishes it. Uh-oh. There's a storm. I hope my internet holds up. Yeah, so I sent out. I also was able to pick up one of these at the comic book store. the Marvel Free Comic Book Day, the Loki box. Hey, Mitch, if you want to hop on, I'll send you the link. So, all right. You're probably in one of the groups that I sent it to. Oh, I see. All right. Yeah, you could join. Let's see. I don't know. What's your IG, though? Or, I'll just put it in the chat, whatever. I still need to approve. So, yeah, Andrew Flashlight Comics isn't able to come on today. He is usually on with me, but he's going to a new comic book store in Berkeley, California today. So, usually I had been doing these at 1, but I wanted to, there he is. Hey, man. As he's getting set up. All right. Well, when he gets everything set up, I'll add him. But yeah, so I was able to pick this up. I think it's supposed to come out Wednesday. Like, that's the official release date. But I guess they, it's a small shop, so I guess they don't really care about release dates and stuff. Funko does that. They send out their stuff way ahead of time, and then a lot of times places will just put it out. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, hello? All right. Well, I don't know if what he's doing, but let's see. So, I'll open. So this box was $35, which was a little expensive. I was contemplating whether to get it or not, because it was a little confusing too. There was I don't think they described what the box was that well. So yeah, but I then heard that you had a chance to get a prototype. And I do think that the pop will be valuable in the future. I think it'll go up because it's only going to be available in these boxes. And I just don't think a lot of people are aware, or know where to get it. Because a lot of people think it's just online. And, online they sold out. Or a lot of places are sold out. So, okay. Ooh. I think this might be. Or no, I don't know. This is one of the t-shirts. It's a cool t-shirt. Did it? I'm trying to see if it says. Because that would be weird if it doesn't say on the box what size t-shirt it is. So, you can't even see if it's your size, if you're planning on wearing the t-shirt, which is weird. All right, so here's the pop. No prototype, but that's a cool one. And so I heard something about this pop that let me open this. Oh, that's the problem. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you want to come on, Christian, you gotta turn on your camera or something. Because I don't think you entered the right way. So, he's holding the hammer. He's holding Mjolnir. So I heard that Okay, that's cool. So I heard that. First of all, I wonder why his head's not like. But I heard that in 4.4 that just came out like 2 or 3 months ago. Yeah, all Marvel and Star Wars are bobbleheads. They're all bobbleheads. But I was just because it was like the head was really up there, and it's still really up there because you could see the spring. So, but I heard that in issue 4 of the new run of Thor, Loki picks up the hammer. So people are saying that, it's significant. So, and there's a cool insert in there, but inserts are. And then we have, then there's also a comic in here. And there were 3 different comics that you could get. So this is the book I got. Oh, it's bagged and boarded. That's cool. That's a cool cover. So it's the Thor #1 with Loki on the cover. I wonder if the different ones are just different issues, like same cover, different issue. But but that's a cool cover with him, like tossing up the hammer. All right, so now I guess let's get into the comics. I know I invited JB on, but he said he had to check with his wife, so who knows if he comes on. So I went to this is what I picked up in that new shop that I was at. I found. So I saw this cover they had, and I think Thor 5 is the most recent one. So I was a little surprised to see this, but it's a variant cover of Thor 6 with Lady Thor on the cover, which could be a huge cover because Lady Thor is going to basically be the new Thor. Jane Foster, Natalie Portman in the movies is going to be the main focus of Thor 4. So I think that cover could be really good. And then I've heard a lot of things about this book too. The Lolo Woods. And I know, so now that HBO Max is going, now that HBO Max launched, I've heard rumors of a Joe Hill universe. So, I'm picking up all the number ones, all the early issues of Joe Hill books from DC. And, like, there's some that are limited series, so I'll pick up all of those. But, like, they didn't have issue 1. And the LCS I usually go to I haven't seen it. Which probably means they only got a couple of copies in and they sold out. And that Deceased Dead Planet, which is a cool cover. So that's a variant. That's a variant cover. But I believe this is a 7-part series, Dead Planet. So I'll be picking them all up and I'll probably try and give it a read. I'm just trying to. So I picked up, they had 3 different covers of Deceased Dead Planet. Here it is. So this is the main cover of Deceased Dead Planet. And I also saw that they have a black and white sketch cover of this, which looked really cool. But my store didn't have them. So, or the store I went to didn't have them. And I didn't see them at my usual LCS. But sometimes they get stuff in also, like they get 2 shipments in. And then I got this one. I saw this one and I thought it was pretty cool. It's a blank cover, but it's like tan. And I've never seen that before. I've only seen black and white. Then I obviously picked up Batman. I'm going to get all of the Joker War wave, which I believe is 92 to 100. So I have 92 and 93, and I'm going to I picked up 94, and I think the Joker War officially starts in 95. Then I picked up Doom Patrol, Weight of the Worlds, issue 7. I just started watching that on HBO Max and have been looking for Doom Patrols in the dollar bin and stuff like that. Because I think, you never know. Doom Patrol, I don't think was that popular before they made a show, and now it's starting to gain popularity, especially now that Doom Patrol is on HBO you can, if you have HBO, you can watch Doom Patrol. So I think season 2, people are going to get interested in it a lot more. And prices are going to go up. Then I got Batman Beyond 44. I thought I didn't pick this up already, but I did. So now I have 2 copies. We got Green Lantern Season 2, number 5, which is, I've heard, is a key. Or a possible key. Actually, let me pull up I'm going to pull up the Key Collector app to see, because I checked the new keys this week, and they still had from last week. So let's see if they have. So let's see. No, they don't have it, so I don't know. I mean, that doesn't mean it's not a key, but, you know, I always think, like, you don't really know what keys are, what a key is, until, later. Because, I think movies could add keys, because they say they mention something in the movie, or someone's in the movie that you thought before was just a stupid character, or something happens that they reference, and you never know. So we got Spider-Man War number 1, which I picked up because Spider-Man War was pretty cool in Into the Spider-Verse. So, and then I've heard a lot of people talking about this book. It's a hot book. And I was shocked to see that the store had a number 1 for cover price, because it came out last year, or last summer, and it's on eBay. It's selling for like $20. So, I thought for sure it would be yeah. So then we got Wolverine. This is the second printing. I have the first printing, but I know that people have said that the second printings and third printings and fourth printings and however many printings they do, usually each printing is a lower, or sometimes each printing is a lower number of books that they print. So I guess here's the previews book. But it was, so sometimes the later printings are more valuable just because there are less of them. And I mean, I guess people collect every printing. I don't know. Because, yeah, I don't know. But here we have, so this is the other free comic book that I got. That free, previously in Marvel Comics, not previews. So it's what recently came out, which I don't know. I mean, not sure. Did those ever like become worth anything? Like what's, I don't know. Then we got Black Panther and the Agents of Wakanda 8. That's a cool cover. And I've heard, I think people really like this run. So I'll have to look out for the other ones. I don't like reading stuff if I don't have the whole run. So there's no point in me reading this unless I'm able to pick up all of them. And I'm not going to pay crazy amounts of money for. I'm going to pay. I want to stick to cover price. Unless they're really old books. And even then. So then we have TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Urban Legends 24, which is the first Lady Shredder cover. Then this is another one I've heard a lot about. The Goon. So I was able to find number 8, number 9, and number 10. All right, so then we got another book that I heard a lot about that I was able to pick up the first 3 copies of, 3 issues that I'm not sure if, I think this is all they have out yet. Out now. King of Nowhere 1, King of Nowhere 2, and King of Nowhere 3. So, hold on, let me check something. Auction's still going on. All right, so then I picked up Plot 5, which I've heard good things about. But again, in order to read it, I need to pick up 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I haven't seen them, so who knows? Then I picked up Bleed Them Dry. Bleed Them Dry number 1, which I've heard good things about too. Nice. And I picked up, pretty sure I picked up number 1 too. Yes, here it is. Alright. Picked up The Man Who Effed Up Time number 1. Number 2. And number 3. So I've heard good things about this book also. So get around to reading that one day. That's the other thing. Do you guys read your comics right away, or do you wait until like the run is finished? Because I feel like it would be hard to read a bunch of comics every week, every month. Once a month you read one issue, and then so I don't know. But I picked up, they had Miles Morales, Spider-Man 16. I know everything's Miles Morales is hot right now. So I had to get these. And 17. So then I picked up Killing Red Sonja, issue 2. So then I picked up these 2, and it came with a print, like a poster, a Marvel Knights poster. But for $10, I got these 2 comics and the poster, which I thought was a really good deal. But it's Marvel Knights number 1. And then the Marvel Knights number 1 variant. And I heard that Marvel Knights might be in the new the new phases of Marvel movies, the MCU. So, I've been looking out for those books. Then we have Batman and the Outsiders 14. That one, I don't know. Maybe there was a possible key in that. But then I found, so I saw this sitting on the shelf at the comic book store, and I figured I had to pick it up. It's the final issue of The Walking Dead. It's the second printing, but I mean, still, it's pretty cool. And I know some people soured on The Walking Dead, but it's been a lot better, and I don't think the show was ever, I think some of the people who don't like it, who stopped liking it, didn't really understand what the show was. You know, the show's not really about zombies. It's about like community and what you would do, how people would react if everything goes to shit. Hey, quick. Yo, you want to come on? The link's above. You could jump on if you're free. These stupid books keep. So I picked up Plunge number 1. I wasn't sure if I picked number 1 up because I know I've been looking for them, but I'm sort of late to the Plunge game, so I wasn't sure if. I know I picked up like issue 5, but it's another Joe Hill book. So I think they could be making it a show. And I've heard really good things about the first couple of issues. And then like the later issues weren't great, people said, but you never really know. I mean, there's always going to be some disappointing issues, especially when you come out of the gate swinging. So then we got Doctor Strange, Surgeon Supreme number 1. We've got Justice League Odyssey number 22. And I believe no, doesn't look like it. Thought they said it was impossible. Which, like I said, it may still be a key, it just may not be on the key collector app yet. But it's still a cool cover. I really like the cover. So. I didn't know there was it's a variant cover, but I didn't know there was a lady Green Lantern. That's pretty cool. Then we got Justice League Dark, number 20. So this is another one that I've heard rumored to be a show. I've heard that Justice League Dark is going to be a show coming to HBO. So then I got Daphne Byrne, number 1. Which again, Joe Hill comic. So, and Joe Hill is Stephen King's son or grandson, I think. So that's pretty cool. And then we got Young Justice number 16, which I think is a key, but it's just not in the key collector app. But just this one isn't the Key Collector app. It's Justice League 48. It's a variant, but it's a really cool cover. You've got Flash, Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, Green Lantern on the cover. And according to Key Collector, it is first cameo appearance of Empress Siddings. So that's that. So then we have X-Force number 10. So I think Marvel is gonna lean towards younger people for the next couple of phases. You know, they're gonna fill out their new team with younger people. So this is another key. So Batman, The Adventures Continue, number 2. And this one is first appearance of Sonny, a protege of Deathstroke. So, you know, I'm gonna pick up keys and just other stuff that, because you never know who's gonna show up in a TV show or a movie. So, and then we got Strange Academy number 2, which I have number 1, so I'll start reading it, but I'm not sure how, I'm not sure the length of it. I'm not sure how long it's going to go. It's not a limited, but I could definitely see them making this into a TV show. Sort of like how they did The Runaways. You know, the cover at least sort of reminds me of The Runaways. Young kids in a school, that type of thing. So then we got the variant of Batman number 94 with Punchline and the Joker on the cover. Uh-oh. Looks like my internet's starting to go a little... I don't think it's raining anymore, so I don't hear it. We got Marvel's X number 4. It's got Luke Cage on the cover, Vision, Scarlet Witch, Iron Man, Thor. Not sure who that is, though. I can't tell. So far, there's... Oh, really? Maybe I have 4 of them. Maybe I have all 4. I don't know. I don't think I do, but I don't know why. Because all I've seen are 1 and 2 in my store. Maybe they're getting them in late. You know, because, I don't know, maybe since it's a small store, they they don't always get the the smaller comics, so they order them later. And I've been thinking about making a pull list at a different LCS also. Oh, yeah, some of them go crazy on the variants. I mean, I get the 80th anniversary variants, because those are cool. They have like a different one from each decade. But, you know, I've seen books that have an A variant, an A cover, a B cover, a C cover, a D cover, an E cover, and an F cover. Yeah, but at least you have a pull list. At least you had like an existing pull list. So, you know, you they should have they should have everything that you had on your pull list. I would think, I would hope at least. Alright, I'm gonna have to get a divider or something. Yeah, I mean, I'm just worried that I've heard talk that Governor Murphy is going to shut down again. So that would suck. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, so maybe they've published the 4 issues, but they haven't released the 4 issues. That could definitely be. But we got Strange Adventures #2. I've been picking up this. No. I picked up #1. So then we got this divider thing doesn't work. Then we got Spawn 307. Which I have another copy of. Then we got, so I was able to pick this up. It's I want to say it's a second. Oh, I think this is the 15-year anniversary of The Walking Dead. So Walking Dead #1. I believe that's what it is. It's a 15-year anniversary. Yes. 15th anniversary retailer edition. So that's pretty cool. I mean, you know, it gives people a chance to get at least something. And it probably should hold value because I know Walking Dead #1 is valuable right now, and people who can afford to get that, get #1, get the anniversary or the facsimile or whatever. So then we got Teen Titans 42, Brother Blood Dead. So this is clearly a key. And I think they'll probably do some kind of Teen Titans show on HBO Max, if not just a movie. It was the retailer 15-year anniversary. That's what it said. It must have recently come out. So then we got Descendant #2. I've heard good things about this book also, but I couldn't find #1 because I think it was also released last year. So, and people snatch up those #1s. Yeah. No, it was just a retailer variant. So then this one is, it's Wonder Woman, Year of the Villain, 82, the Cheetah. That's a cool cover, and with the cheetah being the villain or the protagonist, I don't know what she's gonna be. In the new Wonder Woman movie, I think that could be a big cover that people go after. So then we got this one. So this, I believe, is Spawn 301. I should really, I don't know. Yes, Spawn 301. It's a Virgin variant. I thought it was pretty cool. A cool Virgin variant to pick up. I don't see an artist on it. Yeah, some stores, like Comics Elite has their exclusive variants. I don't see who. Maybe it's a Matina variant? A Matina version? Because his name's on the back of here. So. Then we got a Spawn 300 Capullo variant. This is the one that kicked off the run, I think. Then we got another plunge #2. Justice League Dark 19. So I must have picked this up at a different store. This has a different back. So, I don't know. But it's Spawn 301 again. Then we got Leviathan Dawn #1. That's a cool cover. And the other thing is, no one knows what the new Batman storyline's going to be. So you might as well pick up everything just to see if something sticks. I mean, obviously, if you can. If you don't have the money, don't do it. But then we got The Amazing Spider-Man 27. So, not sure which volume this is, but I think this was from the 50-cent bin, if I'm not mistaken. Because, yeah, it's an older book. It's $2.25 cover price. So it must have been in the dollar bin that I picked it up. Then we got Fantastic Four Empire #0. This Empire could be, something that one of the big events that Marvel does. Probably not this time, because I think that they're going to do Secret Wars, from what I've heard. But maybe next run they could do, and I'm not sure it's going to take 10 years for them to build up to an Endgame-like event, because they already it's already in motion. The MCU's already in motion. They don't need to slowly build. They could do things a little faster. And then we got, so this was in the dollar bin too, or no, the 50-cent bin. The store cent bin. It's X Factor 75. Then we got What If #34, which is also in the 50-cent bin, with the new What If show coming out. Who knows where they'll get their stuff from. Then we got Captain America Operation Galactic Storm, Part 15, Captain America #400. That was in the 50-cent bin also. Then we got Avengers Next 105 limited series 105. Then we got Miss Marvel, a Marvel Comics event, Civil War number 8. Then we got Heroes for Hire number 1, another part of the Civil War, or Heroes for Hire, with Black Cat on the cover. Not sure who the rest are, but we got Quasar number 3, which I also found in the 50-cent bin. We got Quasar number 11. Quasar number 30. And then Quasar number 29. All right, and then had Wonder Woman versus Lobo number 60. These were all in the 50-cent bin, so I figured you could easily take a chance on these. Then we got Wonder Man number 9, Mega Bomb or Negabomb. And Operation Galactic Storm could also, I know the MCU is going to go more cosmic. So, you never know. And we got Ghost Rider 22. Plunge number 3. And I found Batman 90, which I don't think is significant for, I don't think there's any keys tied to Batman 90, because Batman 89 was the first appearance Punchline, and 92 was the Punchline Harley fight. Let's see. Where's the key collector at? So I could just check. Batman. Oh. Oh, wow. Batman 90 is the first appearance and origin of the designer? How is that still available? That's crazy. Alright, so this is... So Batman 92 was his second full appearance and first cover appearance of Punchline. First appearance of the Underbroker, the finance manager in the designer's inner circle. First meeting of Punchline and Harley. Then Batman 93, identity of the designer revealed. First battle between Harley and Punchline. 94 was a battle of Harley and Punchline. Then next one in 95, the Joker War begins. Number 96 is the first appearance of the Clown Hunter. Batman 97 is the Joker War tie-in. 98 is a rematch of Harley and Punchline. Spoiler, she lives. 99 Joker War Part 5. And Batman 100 is the first appearance of Ghostmaker and the conclusion of the Joker War. So, like I said, pick up all of those. Even if you're not looking to read them, definitely pick them up, because I definitely think they'll be worth something. But what I want to... So let's actually. So let me try something here. Where do we go? This is why they recommend that you have 2 screens when you do this. But yeah, so let me try this. Awesome. So that worked. Great. Sweet. So basically 1, 3, 21, 24, 38, 37, 39, 44, 50, 54, 62, 64, 75, 77, 86, 89, the first cameo of Punchline in the first. Oh, I think. So, okay, so 90 is first appearance of the designer. Okay, so 92 is. Where is her first appearance? First full appearance? Forget where. It was mentioned. I don't know. I forget. I don't know. I don't even know if anyone's watching. Yeah, so we got Batman 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. All right, so what do we got? We got, let's see, Young Justice. All right, so we've got Young. So the one I got isn't the key at all, or at least the key collector app doesn't have it yet. I think sometimes they sneak keys in that they don't really announce. Like, so let's see. Hold on 1 second. Because here. So Snake Eyes Dead Game, which issue 1 is coming out. Okay, so it does say that it's a key. Kind of. Like it says introduction of new villains and partial origin revealed. Which is what I heard yesterday. If you haven't yet, go check out Comics Elite. they have a you can get they have a variant and a virgin variant that you can pick up in a package deal for $30. And judging by the fact that it's a number one and it's a key, I took a shot on it. Yeah, I mean, I thought someone would hop on, but I guess everyone's busy. I know Burke Steve Burke Family Comics has an auction going on right now that he it's his first auction, so I think that's where everyone is. And it is a Saturday during the day, so I figured I may go back to my original 1 p.m. Eastern time. I wanted to play around a little with the times, but I think doing that may be a little better. Maybe 1:30, to give that extra half hour for the, that weird coast over there. But other than that, I mean, I still have another full short box of stuff I haven't showed you guys yet. So I will do that next week. I don't think, I'm not going to go hunting for comic books this week other than, my usual stop. So I will do that. I'll check out. I'm not even sure what's coming out this week. That I wrote some stuff down. There's Death Metal's coming out. Death Metal 2 is coming out this week. Venom 26, first appearance of Toxin, I want to say. That's coming out. Empire #1. I think it's Avengers Empire #1 is coming out. Snake Eyes Dead Game is coming out, which I just talked about. Adventures 3 is coming out. So, if you're, and I think that's only a, so you can pick up the whole thing and just it's an easy run to get. You don't have to worry about like 1,000 run. And what else is out? Jimmy Olsen 12 is coming out. So, Let's see. Right, yeah, the other ones I have is just lists of keys that I'm gonna be on the lookout for if I can get at like a good deal. But other than that, I think there are some other videos. Hey, Yesy Lou, you wanna hop on for a little? I have so I noticed in your intro you have your local shop is Paradox Comics, which I've actually been thinking about going to. It's only like it's only like a half hour from me. 25 minutes. So yeah, I could definitely meet you there one day if you want to go check things out. Um, yeah, so, you know, I'm always looking for other, I'm always willing to check out new places, just to see what's out there. And the comic book store right by me, like I've been saying, is very small. So they don't have everything. They don't get everything in. Like they didn't have Jenica. So, I picked that up when I went to with Joker's Child, I think it is, in Fairlawn. So I went there. Yeah, next time. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off soon, I think, because, you know, if no one else is on, so it kind of gets boring after a while. But yeah, if you want to up one day, definitely. And I think they're open late or later. So yeah, they're open till 8. So like I said, I think that I'm going to go back to my original time slot at 1. And I wanted to try out this time slot just to see, like, give some people. Yeah, they have a lot of good stuff, but I like the fact that it seemed like, I think for new comics it's great, but it seemed that everything that was all of their back issues were top dollar. And they didn't have $1 or a 50-cent bin that you could, just see if there's anything that interests you. So I like going through the 50-cent bin every now and then at my shop and just seeing if there's, because I did find I think it's Avengers number 7, the Sentry. So I found that in there, and now I just saw that if it's in like 9.8 condition, it's $25. So, and I've picked up a bunch of Doom Patrol that way, and I picked up a few Fantastic Four in the 50-cent bin, like Bronze Age stuff. So, I like bargains. So I like checking those out. And I'm thinking about making a pull list for Joker's Child, just to have, to have the comics I can't get at my store there. And I mean, the hard thing is I can't get there every week because I work. Although I guess, I don't know. It would depend on my work schedule if I could get there, because they're not, they're out of the way. They're not along my route home. So it would be a little hard to get there by the time they close, because they close at 7 and I leave work at 6. And it takes me like 35-40 minutes to get home without traffic. So, it's just not really doable. But, I could get there on some Saturdays to pick up stuff, and, we'll see. All right. Well, thanks to the people who joined. That it looks like a bunch of people were in and out because they were in the auctions. So they have to get auctioned out eventually. So, Soft Talk will be on my channel because, it's absent Wayne. Okay. Yeah, I may check that out. I mean, Wayne's like 45 minutes from me. So, but like I said, on maybe on a Saturday or something, I could get over there. I don't know. Does Paradox have anything? But like I was saying, tomorrow Sports Pop Talk will be on my channel because Eric will be at, trying to get. So this week they had celebrity golf, and tomorrow it's wrapping up and everyone's leaving. So he was saying that he's going to go live from the hotel and he's going to try and get, some shout outs and stuff, which would be really cool. So, it'll be on my channel, and I think it'll be on my channel unless he gives me the keys to his StreamYard and his channel, but well, it'll be on my channel either way. But yeah, so that'll be on my channel at 1 p.m. Eastern. Sports Pop Talk. I'm not sure who's gonna show up besides the usual crowd of Fox Crown, Wilby Poppin, Pop Scott. Mr. Techbot's been on pretty much every episode. Funkalos, sometimes he hops on, but he's busy, so. Yeah, that's the other reason I like my shop because, they know me. I just started going there when they first opened, and they knew me the second time I was there. They said, hey, so it's nice going to those shops and knowing who everyone is, and it's not crowded. I don't know if it's always going to be like that or if it's just because COVID that people are. I mean, I shouldn't say that because it gets crowded like on Wednesday when they first open because it's New Comic Book Day. But other than that, there's usually maybe max one other person in there. So, I pretty much have free reign to look at whatever I want. And, I think I've gotten some good deals. They had, last week, they had a 50% off all back issues. So, I basically went through the entire Fantastic Four file, all the issues that they had, and picked up all the keys. So, I'm wondering if they are going to be doing that a lot, but I don't know. And like I said, I picked up the Marvel Free Comic Book Day box that I will be. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick up another one because the pop's the exact same. There's no variation on the pop, except that you do have a chance of getting a prototype, which, would be cool to get, but I'm not going to go search for it. And, what am I going to do? Buy 10 boxes? I think it officially comes out this Wednesday. Because that's what I had been hearing, is that it releases on the 15th. I think my store just put them out. So I think that's, you know, I think they just, so I'd still check, and I don't think a lot of people understand what it is. But, you know, I don't know. We'll see. Because it's not that cheap. But, you know, if the value of that pop goes up, like they say, or like people think, because he's holding Mjolnir, it could be a good one to pick up a few just to have. And you do get the variants. There are variations on the comics and the shirts. So, you know, I don't know. We'll see. But that's it. All right, I'm going to end this. Like I said, next week I think I'm going to go back to 1 o'clock and 1 p.m. Eastern. And, so, yeah. So that's, that is what's going on. Yeah, I think Andrew Flash Ray Videos will come back on next week. You know, I think if I had done it at the normal time, he would have been on. But I wanted to test this out. He's been on every episode so far. And I've been hoping to have some other people on. I know JV said that he would come on today based on what the wife said, and I'm guessing she said no. So, but, you know, there's always next week. And, you know, I think either, I don't know if, you know, there's anything that, I don't know. We'll see. I haven't dabbled in the auctions or that stuff yet. So, I don't know. But I'm gonna end this, otherwise I'll keep talking. But yeah, so thanks for stopping by, whoever stopped by today. I know some other people would have stopped by, but Burke is having an auction. Oh, his auction just ended. It like literally just ended. All right, so oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure anyone who's watching is already subbed to VLC Big Lion Cat, but he just hit 1,000, and let's keep them over 1,000. So, but other than that, that's it. The other thing is, does anyone know how to store magazine covers? I mean, I have a magazine board and a magazine bag, but they don't fit in the short boxes. So I'm wondering how people do that. I don't know if there's, I mean, I don't know if there's a magazine box, a specific box for magazines. I mean, there probably is because people collect like Time magazines and that stuff. So there must be a magazine box. But I'm also going to go to start hitting up some sports card shops and seeing what they have. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just don't really want a short box for magazines because I don't know if I'm going to have a ton of them. You know, with regular comics, they stack up easily, you know. And I'm thinking of, so my future brother-in-law is also getting into sports cards again, looking at stuff. So we're thinking of doing some breaks, some live breaks where people can, you know, buy spots. So they buy, you know, spots for, like, we'll buy a case of cards, of boxes, which will be like, and then we'll open up 2 boxes of cards, and everyone, so basically everyone will pay 1/30th and of what, you know, 1/30th, and they'll be assigned a team, and whatever cards get pulled from that team, that person will get. So, and we're going to focus on high-end boxes where there's a lot of good stuff in there, you know. So people like it. People really like that stuff. So we're thinking about doing it. And he's mentioned Topps Chrome, which is coming out in August, I believe. So we're thinking that may be the first one we try, but I think we need to know that there's interest first. So if there's interest, you know, we definitely do it. Because I mean, to me, you might be asking, like, why would I do that? Why wouldn't I just buy a box? But some of these boxes are expensive. Like they're a few $100s a box. So a lot of people can't afford the boxes, but they can afford to pay $20 for a spot, or, $30 for two spots. I don't know. We'd have to play with the numbers on each particular box, but it gives you a way to get these really good cards at a low price. Sort of like, what people in the pop community do with waffles. Only with waffles, if you lose, you don't get anything. But I mean, there's a chance you don't get anything out of these boxes too, because if you have a bad team, like, you're just not gonna do well. There might, like the Marlins, there probably aren't going to be a ton of Marlins players, but so I don't know. It's something we're thinking about. It would be a big initial investment on our part, so that's why I am trying to see if there's interest first. But I think Mitch does some of them. So, I mean, people are interested in them. So, and, we do more than baseball at first, because baseball's out right now. That's what we're going to do. But, there are other boxes. There are basketball cards out. So, we could do everything eventually. But so that's a story. We're almost at 2 hours already, and it was just me talking this whole time. All right, so I'm leaving. I'm gonna go eat dinner and do some other things maybe. But yeah, so all right, see you. See you tomorrow on this channel, Sports Pop Talk. Don't miss it. It's fun. All right, peace.